A Nigerian lady has narrated how a man found his trip with a commercial bus cut short following his utterance in support of President Muhammadu Buhari. The lady, identified on Twitter as Princess Jenny, revealed she was on her way to work when the passengers in the bus she boarded were discussing the level of hardship under the Buhari-led administration. However, a man came to the president's defense and said that Buhari's enemies will soon be put to shame since he's trying his best. This angered the bus driver, who then stopped the bus and ordered the man to exit. Okay, Jenny's tweet reads, Omo, people are angry. Oh. I was in a commercial bus going to work this morning and people were talking how bad the situation of the country is. Yes, this particular passenger just said Buhari is trying his best and with time all his enemies will be put to shame. Immediately the bus driver stops the vehicle and ordered the passenger to get out. Oh my god, say make he get out. You can imagine. Mm. People dey face now. Nigerians, people are not smiling. Soon it will be like that everywhere. Whoever that supports this wicked government will be stoned to death. Bam. Is Nigeria not been facing hardship before Buhari government? Yes, yes. So what is the percentage and what is the present percentage? That is what we are looking at, because the suffering was much. People were like, okay, we have seen somebody who said he's going to do X, Y, Z, who is going to do this, who condemned all the things that he condemned about those who put us in suffering. He's even doing worse. So what are we talking about? So we should not be clapping because Nigerians were suffering before and somebody now lied that is going to make it better. All the things that Buhari says he's doing now, I don't think they will tell you, oh, and what do they call this? Empower. Those ones, they had Shopee. They will tell you cash transfer. They were doing it. This morning I was listening to radio and people were complaining about this conditional cash transfer. They will select some few individuals, they will pay them, and they will begin to tell you that they have done everything. And you that have not received, they say, okay, because few people received, then you should just clap. Yes, so if everything is good. No, if in as much to a very large extent, a lot of people are not benefiting from it. It's as good as doing nothing. And what does it take for us to for them to have a central data that irrespective of whatever, they will tell you some people don't even have a bank account. Does that make sense? What is so special in having bank accounts? Those who are in the rural area, don't they come out? If you really want, if you are serious about this thing, there are ways to get all of these things done. When I'm always surprised when election time is coming, you begin to see polling units, this and this and that, all those interior places. They will tell you, they will begin to know them at that time. There is no place. I don't know if I'm wrong. Tell me. There is no, if as far as election is concerned, during election time, you begin to see every nook and crannies. They will count everything. They will tell you some people voted here. You'll be wondering, all these places they exist. They were the ones that will tell you. They are still the same people. They will tell you that internet is not everywhere. Light is not everywhere. And they are the ones that will know the poorest of the poorest of the poorest. If they want things to work out, it will definitely work out. So people they vex, people they angry, and I always make this analogy. Buhari government met the situation at stage 5. They brought it back again to stage 2 or level 2, and they are not trying to climb to get to that level 5. And those are the things that their supporters are now shouting all over the place. Yes, things are improving. Improve from where? How? I can't really get it. People they vex, people are angry. I don't know, but some people who are purported in their heart that suffering is their watchwood. You can continue to be patching. Is this the situation that we found ourselves? Did it just start today? Must it continue? Is it rocket science? It's not rocket science. And that brings us to the question somebody is asking here: that is Nigeria not been facing hardship before Buhari? A lot of people are really giving it to this particular person. Buhari is the worst president ever. I don't even know how a reasonable human being could have the conscience to defend Buhari. Imam of Peace from Australia summed up what you are saying. Foolish people vote foolish presidents. Can you imagine? He is lucky they didn't lynch him. Anybody who is still supporting that Malu called Buhari is a devil's incarnate. In 2015, Nigerians went to the forest to bring an infested firewood. The lizards are now enjoying their dinner. It is what you sow, you will surely reap. You sowed, uh, say Baba in 2015. Snakes and crocodiles are having delicious munching. It's so unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Yes, they didn't lynch him. He was so lucky. Buhari's presidency is a nightmare come to reality. In fact, no words can describe it. Very soon, sane citizens will start beating those idiots publicly. You see how stupid some people are. You know, people reverse. So, and truly, Buhari's enemies will soon be put to shame. Yes, the one in Aso Rock or the one in the grave. The driver would have given him a hot slap or better see a Mike Tyson like punch before asking him to come down from his bus. That serves him right for supporting evil of Buhari baddest leadership. If Buhari sees the man supporting him, he will dash him one presidential jet, rubbish government. And the ones that trekked, what happened to them? Did you even understand that somebody did that for somebody trekked and we learned that that person the leg started having problem. Whether they amputated the leg or they were to amputate the leg or they amputated the leg. Did anybody say anything? They didn't hear anything. It's just unfortunate, really unfortunate. You see that the day some people want to protest that, oh, these are the things we want to make our grievances known. That day, it is this regime that I've seen, they started all those nonsense. So when you talk about vote buying, in fact, all of the nonsense that PDP were doing, Buhari government, APC government came on board and they doubled it. They they translate it or they transform it to something else. They talk about in those days ballot snatching, all manner of things. Now it is vote buying. If you understand from the beginning of this administration after the 2015 election, all the subsequent elections that were taking place, they were even having booths, polling booths where they distribute money. It was when people started shouting, what will be this? They stopped it and they now form this market money when Oshibaju was now the one who was distributing money. Anytime there's an election, you will now see the federal government will come out and begin to share money. They begin to tell you that not even the day of election, they will begin to tell you that they want to cash. That is when they now remember all this cash transfer or they want to help the poor. I don't understand. I don't understand for them. So it is very, very unfortunate. So guys, I'll leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.